Hey, all my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel, where we embrace our femininity, increase our womanly values, and celebrate our brothers. So join me on our feminine journey to learn, heal, and grow. Hey there, my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel. I'm your host, femininity coach, and author of The Crimson Cure, and this is my perspective. So, I wasn't going to ever cover this Carlee Russell case. It seemed to be just a case of a missing woman. Even though, those cases are unfortunate, that's not necessarily what I cover on my channel. So therefore, without any developments that might have been curious or interesting, I wasn't going to cover the story. However, now it is coming out that basically the Alabama Police Department they had released a press conference just a few hours ago today, as of the recording of this video, basically stating that Carlee Russell's whole initial story, a complete lie. Now, for those of you who are unaware of what's going on, Carlee Russell was reported missing a few days ago. The story was that she was riding along the interstate with her car, and that she had actually placed a 911 call saying that she had pulled over because she saw a toddler on the side of the road unattended. So she was telling the dispatch officer about the details, what exit she was with, all of the things that a dispatcher might ask. So the dispatcher told her to turn your hazards on. They're sending units to you. Well, okay, fine. She hangs up the phone. Then she calls one of her relatives to report the same thing. While the relative is on the phone, they hear Carlee scream, and then they lose contact over the phone. So for 48 hours, Carlee's missing. Her mother and father mobilize immediately. They report her missing. And the police department, they said they even employed the Secret Service. This became a national, and from what I understand, an international story about a missing Black woman who all of a sudden was missing. She stopped to be a good Samaritan, and someone abducted her, allegedly. So now what ended it all was that Carlee Russell shows up walking on foot back to her parents' home. So her parents call the police to let them know that Carlee had returned home. So the police take a statement from her to ask her exactly what happened. And basically she told them that story, that she pulled over, blah, 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 blah. So, but the details that she'd given the police didn't quite add up. In other words, the math wasn't mathing. Okay. She described her abductors to a point. She described certain things that happened to them. She said that it was a white couple. She said that she had only heard the woman's voice but hadn't seen her. They blindfolded her. She was in the cab of an 18-wheeler. She fought out. They grabbed her back, put her back in a car, took her to some location where they had her undressed, and they fed her junk food. She had prior to getting abducted, she had stopped at Target to get Cheez-Its, whatever. Okay. But so the more details she gave, the more it didn't make sense, coupled with the video surveillance cameras, because for all of you who don't know, interstates have surveillance cameras. The interstate has surveillance cameras. It's not just at toll roads and stuff too, along the interstate. There are cameras that videotape what goes on along the interstate. In any case, the videotape revealed that while she was on the phone with the dispatcher, she was over on the shoulder of the road, but also she kept going 600 yards, which it says 6 football fields. If you are pulled over in order to attend to a child that is unattended, why are you driving along the shoulder of the road? So that was the big question, actually. Shout out to Pink Book Lessons, that she had asked in her video, where is the baby? And people were asking, well, where is the baby that supposedly was the catalyst for her even stopping in the first place? So what we have here is we have yet to understand exactly piece together exactly what really did happen. I'm even having a difficult time. I'm trying to figure out what's the motive for lying. The other telltale flag that was announced during the press conference by the police department was that when they searched her phone, she had conducted Google searches. I don't know why y'all don't think that these Google searches come up. The phone and everything record and listen to you. I don't know. Anyways, she had looked up, do you have to pay for Amber Alerts? What is the maximum age for an Amber Alert to be put out? You know, and like different queries about abductions, the method of abductions, whether or not you have to pay for like the police resources or whatever. So it seems as though she attempted somehow to stage her own abduction, but we don't know why. I certainly can't piece it together. Maybe as we do a little bit more research or certain things come to light, things will become more clear about why, like what would be her motivation for that. But here's what I want to say about it. This is why Zaddy don't care nothing about when y'all go missing. Because half the time, Zaddy just don't care about you because you're black. All right. They don't care about you because they don't care about you. You think you think William Cartwright care about you, but he don't. And so y'all squawks and makes a big deal over when white women are missing, the whole nation mobilized to find her. When black women are missing, nobody bats an eyelash. Okay, I can kind of see that. So now you had a situation where this young lady did not think that her little situation would become international news, but it did. All that hooping and hollering y'all did. They said, Zaddy said, you know what? I'm gonna prove something to you. So they mobilized everybody. Secret Service, police department, private citizens, everybody. And you lying. They out there. Shout out to Coach Greg Adams. He said they was out. She had him out there looking for weave and Black and Miles. Okay. Okay. Got him out there looking for bootleg red bottoms and off-brand Birkin bags. Girl. Seemed like she took some stuff from a job when she left work. Then she went to Target to get Cheez-Its, baby. Don't you know Target will pull up your whole life on a receipt? Okay. They said they did a toxicology. They didn't find no drugs. And then they did an evaluation and not mental illness. So before y'all get to talk about, well, maybe she was going through something, going through nothing. She going through nothing. But they mad. But then white folks said, we looked for you, you negress, and you were lying. We ain't gonna look for you no more. We ain't gonna look for you no more. She shouldn't have lied. She did all y'all a disservice because there are black women who go missing for real all the time. And you had the audacity to sit your wig up there and lie. Now her parents want to be hush-hush. Now they're talking about, oh, she's not fit in a mental state to talk to the police again because police said they wanted to talk to her again because this math ain't mathing. And they trying to come up 2 + 2 study coming up with 15. And it don't make no sense. Because see, when you lie, it don't make no sense. And the more details you tell about a lie, the less it makes sense. See, if you're going to lie, it's got to be general. You got to tell a general lie that sound plausible where folks won't keep digging. But when you try to stage your own abduction, like you in some type of Hollywood movie, I don't know what you think is going on. See, this is how delusional these women are. What you think is happening? You think you in Hollywood, girl? You think these folks is not really spending this money, time, energy, and effort? And you don't think that they will actually be upset with you to come to find out that you lying about something as serious as being abducted when hundreds of thousands of people get abducted every day and human trafficking never to be seen again or heard from again? Really. These are the L's y'all want to take. Get your hyena sister, call her up, yoke her up, and let her know. You making it bad out here, hard out here for a hyena. You making it hard out here for a lioness to get abducted. Not just hyenas, all black women. And this is what happens to believe all women. Y'all be sitting up here lying and y'all talking about believe us. But you be lying about serious things. Things that get a lie told go all around the world. Your lie go all around the world. Literally. Jump down in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Like, share, subscribe to the channel if you have not. Once again, I'm your host of Crimson Cure, and this was my perspective. Bye-bye, Crimsonites.